So very good morning everyone. So today is July 19th, Tuesday. I'm driving for work. It's a very gloomy day. And hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great too. Been busy with work and all. Yes. So one particular question everybody has been asking me since quite long. It's a funny question actually. They ask me whether my Google reviews are genuine or paid. That is the time wherein I have realized that people will actually pay people actually get paid for leaving reviews on Google. I was never aware about it, but now when people started asking me this kind of a question, I started realizing that, oh yes, maybe people get paid for Google reviews also. Okay. So before telling me or before clarifying whether the videos are genuine or fake or whatever, I would like to tell about my work style. Usually my work style is more influenced by the Western culture. Western culture as in when it comes to sales or after sales support and everything, my work style is majorly and majority influenced by the Western culture. So how is it? Number one, so if a person comes for a particular service with us, if he's expecting a particular service to be done on his MacBook from us, so that is the time wherein before proceeding whatever the client says with, we actually do our R&D or we actually do our diagnosis or all these things. So usually what people do is they go to a technician, they tell us that this is the problem I'm facing, this issue, please do this or replace this, or this is what people say. But I seriously don't go by what the people say. We do our own ground research first. We do our internal diagnosis, or we follow our SOP for the same. Later upon that, we suggest what can be done to that particular device to be fixed, or to get it back to life, or you start using it as a normal device as daily. And secondly, whenever I think this second point, I am the only one who actually does this kind of a thing, or this kind of a policy exists in our company. When a client doesn't, he's very adamant about what he's saying, or he's not ready to listen to us, or he's not in a position to try and understand what we're saying. So what we do is we know what kind of a service has to be done on his MacBook. So we perform the service, and later we do not charge for that customer at that very moment. We just tell him, see, we have done whatever is necessary. You can take your MacBook and start using it. We will give you a call after about 3 or 4 days to know the status of your MacBook. How is it functioning and how is it working and all. That is the time we will charge you. If you are satisfied with our service and our consultation, please go ahead and pay us. Otherwise, you need not pay. We will take back whatever part we have installed, or we will give back your machine in whatever condition you got it to us. They take it back. We wait for a week to give them a call. But fortunately, the very next day, the person calls us saying, yes, it is performing normally now. I don't see any issue. The earlier issue has gone. I don't see any issue coming up now. Okay, he tells us. So that is where we say, sir, yes, we are able to do it because of our experience. We are always like this. We do not go by what the client say. We usually and only go by our diagnostic report, and whatever we found is the issue. And thirdly, coming to the exact point, the Google reviews part. After 2 or 3 weeks, once we are done with the service and the client starts using it, we call that person, or probably we'll drop a text to him asking that if you are happy and satisfied with the work, please drop a review on the Google about your overall experience with us. So that's what I say. I just tell that, leave them the link, and I don't follow up again. I wait for a day or two, maximum within a day or two the review comes. So I do not tell them what to write, how to write. I just tell them if you can write 3-4 lines about your personal experience with us, that would be of a very great help in kind of a detail manner. That would be very helpful to us. So it will be helpful for the person who goes through those reviews, and it would be helpful for us also. This is what I say. He writes the review, it gets posted. It's simple as that. And most importantly, this is a very important part. If you do a particular service and after some time, if it fails, it works good for some time, and after some time, if it fails, if it dies again, we are the only company in my city at least who actually refunds the entire amount to the client which you have charged, even keeping the diagnostic fee in mind. We refund the whole amount to the client. That is how my business model is. It's not about money. Money usually comes. Whatever you do, no matter whatever you do, money comes, money goes. But if you want to build something which is robust and rock solid, it's going to take a lot of effort from you. So that is what I'm inclined towards, building a brand or something. So it's not about money for me. If I charge a client for a service and if it fails after some time, I don't mind refunding the entire amount which I've charged to the client. So that's how my business model goes. So this is actually the Western culture of customer service. My particular policy for running the business I'm running is mainly influenced by the Western culture. If the client is satisfied, we will charge them. If the client is not satisfied, we will refund them. Simple. I as in we as a company, I really don't want to become bad in somebody else's thoughts that I went at so-and-so place, the so-and-so place charged me so much, they fixed it and again it's showing me the same problem. No, I don't want to get into that category of service. So I'm very clear about what I do. I'm very clear about what I want to do in future, and I'm very clear about how I want to run my company. So Google reviews, I hope you got the answer from this. My Google reviews are very broad. So that is all I wanted to say about the Google reviews. It's very straightforward and very simple. If the client is satisfied with our work, he will write what he wishes to write. If the client is not satisfied with the work we do, that I would say 99% of the time we do not get to see those kind of review. So we got one MacBook 2015 13-inch model, which was already worked on by someone about 6-8 months back, I think so. It was already worked on by someone. It had a prior repair attempt. That time itself we have informed the client ki, sir, this has already been worked on by someone, we cannot work on it. I've told him we cannot work on it. He said, no, please try it. I want you guys to work on it. This is what the client said. So we have not informed the client that we are not going to refund the money if we work on it and if somewhere down the line it fails. We didn't tell that. We usually don't wish to take those kind of devices because you never know what the earlier person has did and what is the degree of damage has happened, and the damage is more or what we usually don't know. So keeping that thing in mind, we do not wish to take the prior repair attempted devices. We worked on it, we charged the amount. The week or 10 days after we worked on it, it stopped working again. Person came to us. We took back the machine. We were unable to figure out because of the prior repair attempt. I really don't know what is the root cause of it. That is the reason why we always take the device which comes to us firstly. So if it goes to a different place and if a different person tries to work on it and if it is not successful, we do not take that because I am really not sure about what the other person has did to it. So I really don't wish to waste my time, my resources, my energy on it. So it failed. It gave up on the client. So he came back to us. I didn't had any discussion with it. The only thing I did for him is whatever amount I have charged for the logic board repair of him, we entirely refund the amount without asking a single question. No questions asked. We just refunded the entire amount to him. And in return, we have also told him that just in case if you wish to sell your MacBook for parts, if you get any requirement for used parts, we will call you and we will let you know the status of the client who wishes to take this MacBook or screen or something. We usually don't do that. It's in 1 in a million cases we usually do that. Otherwise, we do not use take or use used parts from eBay or whatever is available in the market. So that's the one small example I would like to share. That's how it is. This is how my work culture is. Money is not my first priority. My first priority is customer satisfaction. Just in case if the customer is not satisfied, we would entirely refund the amount, and if it has to be done by part replacement, we take back our part, we give the whatever damaged or the dead part which customer already had in his MacBook, we fix it back and we refund the entire money. This is how I run my business, or my SOP or my terms and conditions is when it comes to my work. So that is how it is. It's very straightforward. It's very simple. I do not waste much time of the client or my time. I'm really straight to the point. Always, even if the client doesn't have any clarity about what he's talking about, I make sure that I am giving clarity to him from my side. So keeping that in mind, my Google reviews pour in. People go ahead and they take time and they invest their valuable time in dropping a review for me on Google. That's really sweet of people who get the service done from us. I would like to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for showing such a support to me. That's all I wanted to say. If you just like whatever I'm saying, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up on the YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying my level best to put up as much videos as possible, keeping my service time aside and everything. So that's all for now. Thank you so much. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.